A heated confrontation erupted on The Jeremy Vine Show when Express columnist Carole Malone and broadcaster Phil Jones went head-to-head over the controversial issue of housing asylum seekers in so-called luxury hotels. The debate centered around the widespread tabloid reports that Channel migrants arriving in the UK are being placed in four-star accommodation, allegedly complete with room service. Malone cited the example of a hotel in London's Canary Wharf, insisting she had seen the property herself and describing it as pretty luxurious. Phil Jones pushed back strongly, arguing that much of the narrative around luxury hotels was exaggerated. There are so many myths around this, he said. The hotels have been repurposed to house large numbers of people. They are not the kind of four-star hotels you or I would choose when going on holiday. Malone, visibly angered, interrupted, "No, you can't say that. I've been in that Canary Wharf hotel, and it's luxury. Four-star hotels are luxury, end of story." Jones countered by clarifying that asylum seekers do not receive room service, but Malone fired back again, "They get 3 meals a day, don't they?" The clash highlighted the deep divisions over how migrants are perceived and treated in the UK. Social media quickly weighed in on the debate. One user posted, "There are videos online from inside these hotels. They're absolutely luxurious." Another took the opposite stance. "They're not living in luxury, but yes, they get safety, warmth, and a roof over their heads. That's not how many other countries offer this." The controversy follows a broader national conversation about the government's approach to the migrant crisis. Reports last week suggested that school children as young as 5 were encouraged to write Valentine's Day cards to migrants and asylum seekers. The initiative was reportedly aimed at spreading compassion, with handmade cards carrying slogans like, "You're welcome here," and "Stop the Rwanda scheme," often marked with an orange heart symbol representing solidarity with refugees. That, too, sparked outrage. On Talk TV, Connie Shaw of the Free Speech Union denounced the initiative, saying, "This is grooming. Children should not be writing Valentine's cards to any men, regardless of their background." The combination of sensational headlines, political disputes, and polarizing television debates continues to keep the migrant accommodation row firmly in the spotlight. For Malone, the issue is about honesty over standards of housing. For Jones, it is about dispelling myths that fuel resentment. The clash on live television was just the latest example of how fraught, emotional, and divisive the subject remains in British public life.